Any message? Jesus cares for you, and I have prayed. You have a short time. You will turn to him. So you know something, you know what I'm going to ask that you do for me, yeah? I'm going to ask you, you see how you're praying for me and insisting on all these things. Pray to God to sort the problem of Nigeria out, yeah? Instead of wasting your breath on me, you could be praying for bigger things. You could be praying for bigger things. You could be praying for God to provide good governance. You could be praying for this unrest in the north. You can be praying that things get better over there. Right? These are things that you could be praying about. So if your God truly cares, instead of you just wasting your prayers on me, see the big things that you could be doing. Right? You could be praying for good roads in Niger. Because of you, God will provide good roads. Please don't waste your prayers. Don't waste your prayers on someone who doesn't want them. Don't. Guys, I don't know. I think I'm shadow banned somehow because it's not coming up on the FYP. And I don't know why. Why do they do this, these people? Just give me a minute. Let me check. You got a notification? Oh, Susan? Okay, because I just went and I checked on my name. It's not even coming up. I had to go and type my name physically before it can come up. I used my backup account and it just wasn't coming up. But it's okay. Yeah, but please do us a favor and please share the live stream, please. I will appreciate that actually. If you share the live stream. Whatever we get, we get. So.
Hello. Hi. How's everyone doing?
Hello. Combo, tuna. Vessel, do you know what combo tuna is?
Don't know what language is that.
That's okay. If you don't know it, you don't know it. It's fine. It's fine.
No, maybe you're not pronouncing it properly.
No, I am. I am pronouncing it properly. One other person knows what it's all about.
Hi, Susan. Combo what?
Tuna.
Combo tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Somebody else knows exactly what it's all about. a woman of God, preacher, said the days when she used to be a bad girl, fucking pastors. This pastor, while she's in the church, the pastor is there, he's speaking in tongues. And when he says, whenever he says, "Kombo, kombo, tuna, tuna," he gets the message. It's a message.
Oh.
It's a message for her.
It's a code.
Yep, that's right. Meaning that I will combo you tonight at the regular place. So they had the regular place. Okay. So whenever he starts combo tuna, this is
Haramashaka Kadakoba.
Let me see if I can find a combo tuna.
And I'm sure when you say that, they would all go crazy. Hi, JP. They would all go crazy saying, "Oh, wonderful woman of God."
Ooh. Okay. All right. I will send you a link to this particular video I've just did. Okay. Let me see. Combo tuna. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, well, we're going to get started now. Here we go.
He's not AI. He's a fallen angel. Can you see why religion is a problem and will continue? Because people like these get their hands on, they start speaking, but there is nobody to regulate. There is no way to know who is a real man of God or who is setting our people. Is a scam. It is time to clowns. No,
it's not this one. Oh, sugar. So which one is it then? Oh, is it this one?
One pastor did pastor that time. Whenever they're in program, Holy Spirit, move now. You can hurrah. Yeah, combo. Yeah, combo. Tuna. You know the meaning of tuna? I'm going to combo you tonight. I just want to see the phone down waiting. No way. And I'm an usher in that church. Combo, tuna. I will combo you tonight. And I don't get signal. Tuna. Yes, I will combo. The name of the hotel, my champion, I will use. Champion, combo you tonight. I know.
Tonight. Combo. Tuna. Wait, thank you, Tiffany. Huh? Sorry?
Saying it in front of everyone, I'll combo you tonight.
Wait,
and other people are speaking with the Holy Spirit.
Whenever you're in program, Holy Spirit,
one pastor they post that.
One pastor they post that time. Whenever you're in program, Holy Spirit, move now. You can hurrah. Yeah, combo. Yeah, combo. Tuna. You know the meaning of tuna? I'm going to combo you tonight. And when he said it, I know that I'm in the box. I just let him see the phone on that anointing. And I'm in the box. And I'm an usher in that church. combo, tuna. I will combo you tonight. And I don't get sleep now. Tuna. Yes, I will combo you. Okay. Now, champion, now we will use. Shapa, I know, say now, champion, combo you tonight. I know.
You see, combo, tuna.
Mama, good evening, ma.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, what you are playing, I can't just withstand it because I'm just reasoning maybe, I'm not even maybe, I'm just reasoning I'm a fool to accept this thing before. Because what is he saying? It's just harassing people. Like then me too, I'm very stupid. I can speak it up for 5 hours that year. I did very, very stupid and idiot that time.
5 hours.
Because what is tuma? It's just giving us a music track.
No, the combo tuna is got a meaning. Hey, Olu. It's a secret code to someone in the crowd. They're speaking to each other.
Combo, tuna.
Oh God, my network is bad. Maybe I should just recharge to my other network.
Okay. All right.
To come up.
Yeah, come back then, yeah, because there's a sound. Okay, guys, so I'm going to get started. I might receive a call in a minute, but I will. Yeah, let me just try and just introduce this before.
We want to talk to that person too.
Huh? Say what now?
We also want to talk to that person.
What are you going to say to them?
Hello, how you doing?
Okay.
Age and height. Location.
Okay. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. I'll let them know that yes, they have an audience. I will let them know. Okay. Peony Black Woman, hello. 80s guys, hello. 80s guys, what? Hello. I'm just here minding my business.
And I'm being nosy.
Just minding my business. Anyway, guys, so the question is, if God is with this gentleman who is the highest paid YouTuber, highest paid preacher in all of Nigeria, highest paid YouTuber, the question is, why do you need to log on to his platform before you can get your miracles, your testimonies, and all these things? Why can't God? Okay. A minute. First of all, just give me 5 minutes, yeah?
No worries. Go ahead. So, guys, please tap your screens and share the live stream. We've only got 29 people watching and 7 shares. Solitaire, what are you talking about? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, Solitaire.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, Lord Bushmaster, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Guys, today's topic is regarding this pastor here, right? If that's your pastor, if you're waking up at 7 o'clock every morning to make noise with that man, why are you going to the hospitals? Why are you going to the hospital? In fact, if you're praying with this man every morning, making noise along with him, why are you falling sick? Isn't the God's protection supposed to be sufficient for you? Isn't he supposed to hide you in his shadow and protect you? Why are you getting sick? Lord Bushmaster, have you watched this man's streams?
No, I hardly follow him. But
Hey, Lord Bushmaster. Are you telling me that no one has ever sent you his? Hey, Keone. Are you telling me that nobody has ever sent you a link to his
yes, I've seen some of his videos. I've seen some of his videos, but I don't. I only follow this particular man, Ebedamina, because because the guy manipulates a lot. So I love how he manipulates people. So I do study him. But maybe from today I will start studying this. Is it Jerry Eze? Yes, I'll start studying him. But I hardly follow him.
Oh wow.
And the issue with all these pastors, I don't really blame the pastors. I blame our people who don't use their brain to calculate or think that what these people are saying, is it true? Does it?
If the people are brainwashed, that means the people are not well. So you can't really blame the people, because if these charlatans are not there to confuse them and brainwash them, the people would not be brainwashed.
You know, most times I don't know actually, because most times the way I think, I believe other people should be able to think like that. But at the same time, you are right, because people are not built the same way. So people tend to think differently. You understand? So I just hope that all these things we are doing gives a very positive impact in the life of people, so that everyone can be awoken from this brainwash of a thing. Because today I was studying. I stumbled on a post about Cain and Abel, because basically I don't really talk about much about Cain and Abel, because I thought this topic has been is so much outside, because so many people have been asking these questions. Where did Cain get his wife from? This and that. So I just neglect that part. But when I stumbled on this article today, I was wild. I was wild, because most people don't take their time to just sit and study these things deeply. You understand? Because in these passages, especially the Bible, there are some hidden truth inside these passages. So this is one thing I learned today, that I have to carefully study all the verses one after the other. There, I will definitely get the truth and these mistakes these people did while compiling this rubbish called the Bible. You understand? So
But you don't have to carefully read every verse. The moment you read it and it's not making sense to you, you've got it. Because there's some verses that I read, or they tell me, and it doesn't make sense to me, and I look it up, I'm like, you don't even need to take your time to sit down to study the thing. The mistakes and the nonsense will just jump out at you. You're just able to recognize that this is BS.
Exactly. And like what I notice is that most times there are some, how will I say this word? There are some bigger secrets. How will I say this so as it will make sense? There are some shocking secrets which are just coded, just like a tiny grain inside that passage. You understand? But when you come across this thing and you understand it, it's actually shocking. I don't know if it's making sense. You understand? So that's why I said that word. That I want to be carefully read these passages, because what I found out today, I've gone through that verse. Is this Genesis chapter?
What did you find out today? Maybe let's start from there.
Okay. I think I wrote.
Please, I'm standing by. Please, I'm standing by. I don't know if. Okay. All right. Let me wait first.
You want no speak? You know you can speak, since you are in Ace. You can speak. Then When you're done, I'll pick up.
Okay. I think the topic is the topic about Pastor Jerry. Eze, right? Is it all in general, all of
Sorry, your background is very noisy and there's an echo. It's difficult to hear you.
Okay, I'm coming. Can you hear me now? I just have to get somewhere comfortable for me to sit. Are you okay now?
Yeah, the echo is a bit better.
Okay. All right. Sorry for the echo before. I'm here to address some things that is going on, especially when it comes to the issue of Africa in the whole. Not just Africa. I know it's extended, but I will limit my opinions within Africans. In this, thank God, we've grown to know what the scripture or whatever they've been using all these years, be Quran, be Christianity. I think the two major religions which are more recognized more, and the way they have turned it to become.
I think the host wants to keep it to the topic there.
Okay. It goes. I'm coming somewhere. I'll get to that topic. Is the issue of God? The topic is, if God is with Jerry Eze, why do his member go to the doctors? Now, why do I start from there when I was mentioning Africa in the whole? You and I know very well when Pastor Jerry comes online, internet, the whole Africa watch him. The whole Africa fall into that, that's, I don't know, should I say brainwash? Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm using, I don't want to offend anyone, but I'm trying to use the right soft word. You understand? So that was why I wanted to start from Africa entirely, because the Africa entirely, when it comes to religion, we tend to look, because you are born into it and you met no question, you just follow like mumu meme, or should I say zombie? We all behave like zombie, and that's the reason Africa remained the way it is. Africa has become a dumped area. Africa is like a bin. When I mean bin, dustbin. Where Europe, see, me, I'm not against whether there is God or not. Let me tell you, in my own philosophy, God exists. Yes, I accept. God exists. But as time goes on, people begin to tweak this Bible to their own, or whatever Bible, or whatever the philosophy behind the existence of God. Everybody comes with his own and tweaks it into his own favor. Every religion comes with its own. He knows there is something exists called God. Then they tweak it into their own favor. The same thing to Christianity. The same thing to Islam. Now come to the issue of Pastor Jerry. Pastor Jerry is like me and you. It's like me and you. God does not. The same God everybody calls is for everyone. God does not bless some certain people because they are Christians or because they are.
Sorry, what God are you talking about?
Okay. What I'm saying is that the philosophy behind the creation, that there is a God. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Okay. There is this philosophy, there is a God that makes this earth to exist. Do you understand what I'm saying now?
So is that what you believe? You've got a God belief?
Yeah, what I mean is that when there is a creation, there is a creator. Are you getting my point? When there is a creation, if you don't get this point, then that means you're not listening to me.
No, because you're making a claim that where there's the creator, where there's a creation, there's a creator. What exactly are you talking about? Because I asked you if you've got a God belief, you believe that this creator that created anything. You're now telling me something else when you could have easily said yes or no. I feel as if you're trying to, instead of answering directly, you're trying to confuse me.
No, I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah, please just keep
Yeah.
it basic or direct.
Okay. Okay, that's what you preferred. I keep it basic or direct. I shouldn't explain something that will make you, understand better.
No, because when you say a lot of things, you end up diverting from the answer, and then you might even raise more questions before you answer the previous questions. So do you have a God belief? What is the
Yes.
name of your God?
No, let me explain. That's what I'm trying to explain. That's what I'm trying to explain for you to understand. And I mention one thing. I say, when there is a creator, when there is a creation, there is a creator. Now, in my own philosophy, personally, in my own philosophy, if there is a God, yes, there may be a God. But cut across, as we keep growing, as people keep changing things, people keep suiting it into their own way. Are you getting it? There are possibilities there is a God. And in my own philosophy understanding, if there is a God, God cannot be biased. God will be for everyone. God does not see Jerry better than me. God does not bless.
You also said something about the God that Jerry Eze worships is the same that God as everybody else worships. Why would you say that?
What I'm saying is that the God that exists that gave Jerry's life is same God for everyone. If there is a God, do you get my point?
That's not true. Because if you went to northern Nigeria and stood in the middle of the town and shouted that the same God Jerry Eze is worshipping is the same God those people are worshipping, they will unalive you. In fact, some people will find that as an insult.
Let me explain to you.
Mama,
I am from the
please, can I come in?
If you don't know me that I'm speaking to you, I'm from the northeast of Nigeria.
Please, can I come in?
Hold on, please, Uncle Joe. So do the people in the northern part of Nigeria, the Muslims, do they accept Jerry Eze's God?
Wait now. Can I come in? I am from Borno State, okay? I'm from Biu local government.
Please keep it short and sweet. Yes or no? Do the people in the northern part of Nigeria, the Muslims, do they accept Jerry Eze's God?
To some extent, I would say no.
So why would you say that it's the same God?
It's same. Let me explain.
Mama, please, can I come in? I just want to ask him a question based on what you are saying.
Let him respond now, Uncle Joe. Let him respond.
See, let me tell you something. Everybody, I've said it from the beginning. I said everybody come across, they believe there is an existence of someone called God that made us to live or exist. Our existence comes from him. And everybody come with his own philosophy to suit him. Are you getting my point? The Muslim bring the version to suit them, or whoever is their founder or their archaeologist who brought that analysis or believing how he found God. He find it in a different way. But let me tell you, no matter all what we're saying, all religions are of the ways of looking for that same God that is the creator. Get my point?
No. Everybody has got a different creator with a different name, with different attributes. I cannot worship Amadioha. I've got nothing to do with Amadioha because I am not an Igbo person, right? I have nothing to do with Yahweh because I am not a Hebrew person. I'm not Israelite, okay? So you can't tell me that all of these gods are one God. They are not. They're different gods for specific people. Uncle Joe, you wanted to say something?
Can I respond to what you just said?
Yes, ma. I want to say something. Okay. Please, sir. I want to ask you a direct question, and yes or no. Do you believe in Bible God or not?
I don't believe to some extent. To some extent, I would say I don't believe.
No. Just yes and no. Your belief is your belief. Let's forget about the Christianity, the church aspect. Do you believe in the Bible? Yes or no?
The Bible entirely?
Yes. Do you believe in it? Yes.
So if I tell you, say,
let's
I
forget about the
believe in
preachers.
some percentage, you don't think I'm answering you. If I
I'm
tell you
coming.
I have reason to,
I'm coming. Let
some
me
percentage,
come in again. Let me come in again.
Okay.
Forget the preachers. Forget the preachers. Do you believe in the manual Bible? Yes or no? Personally, yourself. Do you believe in it?
You
Yes
want
or
to
no?
enforce? Let me come in. Before I respond to that, there is something you must see.
Thank you,
in what
Shifty.
I am saying. No. Calm down. If you don't calm down, you won't get my point.
I'm saying thank you to someone
when
in the
you say,
comments.
When you say, do I believe in the Bible? Meaning from Genesis to Revelation. Do you still believe, even when I see the Bible, which is like a book, there are areas I don't believe in what they say, and there are areas I will reason with it.
Okay, fine.
There
There
are
is some area you don't believe.
And you know,
I'm coming.
hold on.
There is some area you don't believe.
Hold on. No. Hold on, guys.
Mama, please.
And you know,
Mama,
hold on, please, Uncle Joe.
Please.
Hold on. I'm not going to be long. And you know, you're making it difficult for someone to have a conversation with you.
No, that's not true.
You're being asked a question, and instead of you responding, Andrino, can you wait? Let me finish
explaining. You want me to be answering yes or no? It's not done that way.
This is what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you something, and you're speaking over me. How are you hearing what I'm trying to tell you? Please, when someone asks you something, try your best to just understand what the person is saying and answer accordingly. Uncle Joe asked you if you believe in the Bible. You're now saying other things. Please. Okay, we want to have a conversation with you, but please, just keep it direct. Uncle Joe, please repeat your question.
Mama, thank you. He said is like the way he's kind of giving his speech is like he believes some part, he don't believe some part. Now, rate it
hear you,
out of 100.
Is it me or what? His internet is a bit. Is it me?
I think it is network.
Okay. Personally, can you hear me now?
No, breaking, but time.
Hello?
Yeah, go on.
Hello, I can hear you now.
Okay, fine. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you properly.
Can you hear me? Okay, now fine. Give us the percentage. Okay, give us the percentage. You believe in Bible or you don't believe in Bible based on percentage. Since you are trying to say you don't believe everything. Now give us the percentage over 100.
I can tell 60% over 100.
Okay, now fine. Can I come in now?
60%. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I come in now? I would love you. I would like to talk after you, but I want to know what is your reason of that 60 to 40%, and I will talk after you.
Okay, what are my reasoning with that 60% and out of 40? Bible is a story. Is a story that some of the stories you're not there, me I'm not there. I'm not there. Some of them are just stories. They are just stories that is being written by people, bringing them together. And on the process of putting up the story from the beginning, I am pretty convinced that as a human, there are tendencies that this story may not be giving us exactly what happens in those time that has passed. Despite the fact, no matter what they are brought together, they are brought together, but in all of it, whatever they must have brought together and put it together to call it a scripture or a Bible or a Quran or whatever they call it, I can as well believe that, yes, there may be a similar situation, but the story is somehow, there must be a human error from the beginning up till date.
Okay, have I answered the question, sir? Please, can I ask you, it may be personal to you, but can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Which church do you attend? Do you go to church, and which church do you attend?
I don't attend church. I don't believe in church.
You just read Bible.
I read the Bible, yes, like a book. Just read if I want to read.
No,
It's not everything. Yeah, go ahead. I don't attend any.
Now, our mama said something the other time. You see, the Bible, the Bible is just a manual. To me, the Bible is a manual to brainwash people based on selfish interest. The Bible was written. I see the Bible. I see the Bible like someone's imagination, especially New Testament. I see it like human being imagination, because if you go through the Bible, they have Old and New Testament. And when you see the Old Testament, you will see it like some people tradition. That is what Mama Vissel, that is what she said. Like,
yeah. I understand.
People believe in different gods. People have different gods. Okay. Now, if you check the Bible, you see that it's Old and New Testament. Okay. But the New Testament is that person that wrote the Bible. How am I going to put it that you understand? Is that person selling points from the New Testament based on the Bible was written from Hebrew to Greek, from Greek to Latin, from Latin to English. You understand? So it's some people, someone imagination that this how I want this world, this earth to live. That is how they wrote the Bible. Me, I'm an ex-Christian, and I regret. I do regret. I don't regret in my life, but being a ex-Christian, I regret it now. For me to follow the thing of the scripture, because I know what church has done to me. And if I said I know what church has done to me, it's not all about Jerry Eze. I see Jerry Eze as a motivational speaker. She understand. I see what's this pastor again? All those young pastors. I see them as motivational speaker. Those are those people that finish school, they cannot get themselves a job that can fetch them the kind of money they want. And since they know they go to school campus, all those stuff, they are able to study Bible and use it against humanity. That is what they do. That is what they do. Okay. She understand. Now, you now being in 60-40. You being in 60-40. You really mixed up. If you read your Bible clearly, you will know that the book.
Hold on. I'm trying to see if you can. I'm not sure if you want to ask him a question or you want to say something, just to try and limit. Yes, because I would like to introduce this conversation. Yeah. So please, just I don't know. Are you trying to ask him a question?
Okay, Mama. Okay, Ma. I asked him a question that which church he attend, and he said it's just this neutral Christian. He's kind of putting himself in a neutral. But I'm trying to tell him there is nothing like neutral.
He's getting there small.
There is nothing like neutral. That is what I'm letting him to know. It's either you leave it and tell Jesus is useless, tell Yahweh is stupid, than you being neutral. You being neutral, you can still be brainwashed. Now, for your soul to be brainwashed,
you won't be just
that's why I'm telling you that Jesus is useless, Yahweh is useless.
I was talking, you intervened. When I was talking, you intervene, and I give you a room to speak. And now you keep playing the music. You don't even allow me to speak to. Okay, so I gave you a room so that when you put your points, I'll be able to respond. You see, now you have judged me, and on your own, you have given verdict over me. You are saying that I want to.
Bros, I ask you a question. Are you a Christian or not? Do you go to church or you not go to church? And I told you to rate your own personal percentage on 100, and you said 60-40.
Okay.
I'm not judging you.
You are judging
Like the
me.
host said, Mama said something. She said you're still going to change. But basically, based on myself, I know your soul will still be accepted by those people. So I'm trying to let you know that there is nothing like Yahweh and Jesus. They are useless to you. That is what I'm letting you know. Before they will come and
He doesn't care about
disrupt
Yahweh or
your
Jesus,
mind.
Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joe.
He doesn't care about those people.
Yes, just hold on there. Hold on, please. Before you start saying all these things, yeah, we need to know what his position is. We need to know. Well, I haven't been here.
Thank you.
Yeah, so he believes that all the gods, all the different gods, all lead to one creator. That they've got, kind of like saying they've got different names, but they all link up.
I don't know. Please hold on, please.
So he's saying when the Muslims are praying, they're praying to Allah. When the Christians are praying, they're praying to Yahweh or Jehovah, whoever. But at the end of it all points to one creator.
Ooh.
So I was letting him know that you can't have all these gods representing one God, because I don't associate with Ahmadiyya because I'm not Igbo. And I can't associate with Yahweh because I'm not Hebrew or Israelite. That's what I was saying.
Okay. So I'm just curious, Andreno, do you follow, do you know this person by any chance, this person who we're talking about?
Yeah, I know Jerry Eze very well. I know him.
Do you pray with him? Have you ever prayed with him?
No, I don't pray with him. I don't.
Okay. Would you say that he is a real man of God?
I don't see him to be a real man of God.
You don't? Okay. Why don't you see him as a real man of God?
Sometimes you see your appearance, and there are things sometimes when you see amongst people, the way they present themselves, you have a doubt about what they do. And they will come in the name of God. I think even the scripture said it, that many will come in my name. So basically on that, personally, that's why if you understand my philosophy, you understand the reason why I say I don't believe in him.
Oh, Mary, hello. Okay, so you don't believe in him?
Yes, I don't believe in him.
You believe in a creator?
Yes, thank you. You really got my point. There is a creator somewhere. I accept there is a creator somewhere. But amongst our journey, people come up with their own belief of what they understand by their own creator. Okay. Are you getting it?
I understand, yeah.
And this main creator supersedes all creation. Now, let me explain it. I'm coming.
No.
It's my own philosophy. Let me land now.
Please hold on. You started off telling us about a creator, and from what you have said, it looks like you have no information. You cannot even tell where this creator exists at. So anything after that, there really is no point, right? Because where are you getting your ideas of this creator from?
Okay. Now, can I come in? Can I say something?
Can we share the live stream, please?
Can I say something on that?
Yes, you can. But
all right.
I don't know why we should carry on listening when we don't even know where the creator lives.
All right, can I come in?
Yes, come in.
Now, when you bring all religions, you bring Hinduism, you bring Buddhism, Abioti they call it, you bring other religions all together. They are all looking for God. You understand? And all of them trace there is an existence. Like she said, she believed there are gods, not God. There is no one, someone.
No, I didn't say I believe.
That was what you said. That was why you make mention of Yahweh. You give example.
I don't believe. I don't have a belief.
That's
Believing
what I
is not
said.
knowing.
Calm down.
Believing is not knowing. You said I said I believe. Don't tell me to calm down. I never said anything about believing.
Are we quarreling here? Why are you sounding as if we are quarreling? We are here to learn.
Because you're telling me to calm down when I'm correcting what you said.
You're not sounding well.
I'm correcting what you said, yet you're telling me to calm down.
Yes, I'm saying you should calm down. Even though you want to correct someone, take your voice down. You don't. We're not quarreling here.
I haven't even started shouting. You're telling me to turn my voice down. I said I don't have a belief. Is it by force? I
Really
never
have
said
a-
I believe in anything.
You have a rude
Don't
character.
turn police me.
That's why you sound that way.
Don't turn police me. I
Mama,
don't
please,
care how I
please,
sound.
can I
I
come
don't
in?
have
I
a
want to say
God belief.
something
It's
to
not
what
by force.
she's, to
I
what
never
he's
said
saying.
that.
You don't know how to express yourself.
And you don't know how to communicate with people. I never said I believe in anything. Why don't you want to accept that?
You and I here you said gods are of. Mama, you don't pause yourself. Oh. We are not hearing you. You are saying something. No one is hearing you.
So, sorry about that. I'm saying it's not necessary for us to get into a heated conversation. It just not necessary at all. It's not. Okay, guys.
Ma'am, please, can I come in?
Come in and do what now? You've already said what you needed to say.
I want to explain what he's trying to explain because I was once in the shoe.
Let me just go. Sorry, guys. The way we are sounding here, I don't think I was thinking we are here to learn. But
Excuse me, mister. I'm trying to say we should. Oh, he has gone. Okay. It's just, I don't know. These people, I don't understand it. Just makes no sense to me. Yeah.
Very confused individual. Since when have I started believing in nonsense? And then you're telling him that I don't believe. He's telling you, yes, he said you.
Ma'am, please, can I come in?
Yeah,
Calm down now.
Okay.
Left from everyone.
Okay, my boss is talking.
You have seen that I still muted.
Awakened Soul. Good to see you, Awakened Soul. Can we hear from Awakened Soul? Uncle Joe.
Did Awakened Soul change his name?
My boss. Awakened Soul is my boss too. They are online. I will have to keep quiet.
Awakened Soul.
Respectful man from here.
Your boss. Good evening, Mama.
Hello. Good to see you, lady. Good to see you on this platform. Well done for the work that you are doing. Lord Bushmaster, Awakened Soul, these are people that are on TikTok who are, making it a point to speak about religion. They're very active, right, on this platform. And so well done for the work that you're doing in waking people up.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. You're also doing a good job, and we really appreciate you for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I greet everyone in the panel. Vessel of Vessel of Isono, Lord Bushmaster, Tichaka. I greet everyone. We are all well done.
Mama, the guy don't drop. Oh.
Yes, now he has gone. You didn't know he has gone. He has gone since. Okay.
I have question for him. Mama, can I come in? Can I come in?
I'm going to give you 1 minute because I want to talk about this.
Okay. Thank you, ma.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now, what he's trying to say happens to me before. There is my Christian life was a regret now, which I'm very 100% sure. Now, the thing he's trying to say, there is a point in my life after going to Wolfby in Winners, studying Bible school. I started reading Bible. I stopped going to church when I studied about Jesus. I defend Jesus a lot. Lord Bush, even when I get awakened, Lord Bush and Awakened Soul, they still open my eye to see that those people are stupid. Now, the thing is, when I finished my Bible school in Winners, I started studying about Bible. If I can't open video, I can show you. I used to write Bible, stop, start. When I start, After reading, I meditate and cool. It may be some days, some weeks, some months. I will start from where I stopped to read again. I only study about Jesus. And I noticed something then, that those people don't preach about Jesus. They are just doing it for themselves. When it gets to one stage, I stopped going to church, but I still believe in Jesus. I still trust in Jesus. Now, when it now gets to one stage, I started reading Bible, and I saw one documentary online on TikTok that Jesus' original name is Yeshua. Now, Bible was translated from Hebrew to Latin, to Greek, from Greek, Latin to English. I now observe that normally everybody, your name is your identity. If you are a Yoruba, you are bearing Aduke. Yoruba knows the meaning of Aduke. You are Igbo, they believe in their name. They know their name. They know the translator of the name by themselves. Now, if Jesus is Yeshua, why did they have to change that name from Yeshua to Jesus? That is where I get the first point that I now said, that I said it when Dama is still online, that Bible is someone's imagination. The name change, not translate, sorry. The name change from Yeshua to Jesus makes me feel that there is some greedy people that give us this King James Bible. The person is somehow greedy. If you can change the name from Yeshua to Jesus, there is a reason why you change that name. When I now check history, check how we are living before, to an extent, last year I was able to watch this movie, October 1st by Kule Afolayan. And now see that in Nigeria, we are different. It's those British, the colonizer, that bring us together and name us Nigeria, because they can't control us individually. They bring us as Nigeria. Definitely, we've been living normal before they came to us. When I now study about Edo Empire. That is where I'm from. I'm from Edo State. I now study that. And now say that those people, when they reach Benin, they know say, where did they not get? Benin get them. Benin was organized. They are this kind of person that conquer and collect your land.
Is it true that the Benin people did not accept the religion to begin with? That they were quite opposed?
They killed Yoruba. Based on what I read, they manipulate them.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to I said 1 minute, yeah, because I want to talk about this. Yeah, please. So please, if you
can I talk about Jerry Eze now? I talk about Jerry Eze now?
I want to talk about Jerry Eze. What do you have to say about him? What do you have to say about him?
Hey, thank you.
But please,
make
it brief, please.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma. You see all those Jerry Eze, for my eye, they be all Zula. To me, they be all Zula. All those Adebu Oyedepo, they are all Zula. If you check who Oyedepo tip the current from, it's from Kenneth Higgins. Now, from that one, he even he took it from this man, Daoza to Kenneth Higgins. All those people, they know the truth, but they can't tell you because a lot is getting into their account. They know. I feel okay, if I did lie, make I not wake up.
No, you didn't. No, not talk like that. No.
Wake up. definitely wake up.
Man, no, you don't have to. Okay, it's all right, Uncle Joe. All right, please, just thank you. Give me a few minutes. Let me have this. Let me just have a quick talk about this. Good evening, WD Mean. Good to see you. Right. Now the question that I am asking for the people that believe in this, and guys, please, this is not what you would say. Some people come along and say, oh, why are you attacking? Why are you attacking our Papa? It's not an attack. It's not an attack at all. It is criticizing, critiquing. Yeah? It is critiquing. We should be able to ask questions. We should be able to figure these things out. And if your Papa and his prayer altar is indeed from God, shouldn't things be getting better because your Papa is there? Shouldn't there be less people in hospitals, less people in prisons, less people going through hardship? But how come we're getting more and more people, they're going into poverty? Over 140 million people living in poverty in Nigeria, and it is going to grow, that number. Yet, Nigeria has the world's largest church currently being built right now. Nigeria has some of the world's richest preachers. Something is wrong. Nigeria also has highest paid YouTuber in all of Nigeria. This is the highest paid YouTuber, and he is a so-called man of God. So these faces that you see here, these faces, these are from today, the testimonies from today, which I want us to just listen to. Yeah. These are the kind of things that they go and listen to. They claim that God has done for them on this fire altar or prayer altar. How do you log on your phone to pray with somebody and you call it a fire altar? You call it a prayer. How is it an altar? Do you know what an altar is for? Do you have any idea what an altar is for? That you are calling this prayer thing, it's now a prayer altar. But anyway, give me a second.
Yeah, I got story every time. So where I'll run to, I don't know, until a friend of me introduced me to this altar of fire. As I joined this
altar of fire, definitely. It's an altar of fire.
We're ready like we're ready. We want to show you amazing videos of what Jesus did for people like you and me. And when we come back, we'll eat of the flesh of Jesus and drink of his blood. And if you're ready like we're ready, let's show you amazing videos of what Jesus did for people like you and me. And when we come back, we'll eat of the flesh of Jesus and drink of his blood. Take a look.
My name is Tokichi. I live in France. My testimony go like this. I live in Europe many years. I never achieved anything. When I try to invest somewhere, the money will disappear. I will not see that thing. Before, I'm seeing money, but when I try to use it and do something, the money will disappear. I cannot give account of that money. I called my mother. I complained to my sisters, my brothers, everybody. Them too facing the same thing. Even my house I'm building village, since many years, it's all completed. I want story every time. So where I will run to, I don't know, until a friend of me introduced me to this altar of fire. As I joined this altar of fire, things changing. A little thing I'll do, I will see the money and I will use it and do something. I joined on 2023. The 2024, I received a call from village that the two of my uncle who doesn't achieve anything in their life, even the house where they live in. I was a kid where they see their house, building the house. Many years, more than 30 years, they're building that house. They never finished the house. They just died. Same day. Now they're calling me to bring money to bury them. I send money. They bury them the same day. Everything they bury them because no child, no even money to carry them go to mortuary. Today, I'm proud of a house in a town. I finished my house in the village, finished the one in the house. I will show you the picture so that you can see. Since I want to do this testimony, but it's nobody. But today I dream. When somebody told me I should go and do my testimony. So I'm here. This is the first time this kind of video. Even if I can not shake. So I'm going to get this altar of fire. It's too much. Pastor Jerry, God will bless you. God will continue to bless you. You will stay long life. I want story every time. Until now, everything I just scattered in my life, but now everything I got up with it. Okay, now that uncompleted house, now I finish it. Another house in a town, I finish it. Then about to finish another one, 2 decades again, about to finish. I don't know how it's happened. The only thing I know that it's happened. It's already happened. I don't know how it's happened. What I know that it's already happened. I don't know. But Pastor Jerry, I tell God. I'm making a change. The first time you hear a story about going to London. You weep in a lot. I can say weep in a labor blanket. You know, I'm weep in a hand and I'm not care. Why did you weep in a God bless you.
Okay. So that is this gentleman here. Before he started praying with this platform, fire altar, things weren't going good for him. He was trying to build a house, but everything just went pear-shaped. But as soon as he started praying with Jerry Eze, things got better. Now he is building, he has finally built the house. He's on to building now the house number 2. Now my question is, how did the fire altar help you? Because as soon as you start praying with them, now your circumstances changed. But then he went along to talk about 2 of his uncles that never achieved anything in their lives. But he's thankful that he has at least achieved something. Well, never mind those uncles. Okay, they're being buried. They didn't achieve anything. So wait, let me understand that God is, when you click onto the platform now, right? God will help you build your house or what? I'm trying to understand. Is this what your fire altar is all about? That things have gotten better for you, but you see how the guy did not tell you what is the nature of his business. Did not say where he is making this money from. So somebody else will hear this and say, God is not doing it for me. Then when they are in problem, then they come and join the fire altar. They don't give you the full details. You just hear this, half and half story, and they call it a testimony. I better pass my neighbor mentality. Exactly. The next testimony, please listen.
God cannot do, truly does not exist. I've returned.
I just wanted to say, is he saying that the death of his uncle is what caused him to now be financially successful? Because he mentioned about the uncles not being able to succeed, not being able to finish the houses they've been building for the past 30 years. And then they analyzed both of them on the same day. And then after that, that's when he's now been able to have all this success.
No, it was before. He said having success before they died. Then they called him to pay for their funerals. They both died on the same day, apparently.
I don't see what that has to do with his testimony. I don't know.
This is the thing. He's saying that those 2 uncles never achieved anything. They died, not achieving anything. They died, no children, both died on the same day. And along comes himself. Because God has done it for him now, he can bring money to bury the 2 of them.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
God has blessed him, and God has used the prayer platform to help him. So now he can bring some money to bury the 2 uncles. And now he's building house number 2. So, but okay, let's go to the next one. Right, let's see.
Why did you weep, brother? God bless you.
What our God cannot do truly does not exist. I've returned to give all glory to our God who truly sees and hears us. My name is Eze'S. I'm a geriatric care nurse by God's grace. This testimony has to do with the child of my...
She's a geriatric care nurse. Geriatric care nurse. Okay? Right.
who truly sees and hears us. My name is Eze'S. I'm a geriatric care nurse by God's grace. This testimony has to do with the child of my boss who was healthy and then suddenly one day decided to have a headache and then started to have seizures. And what we thought was a minor situation degenerated into a situation where we had to be in the teaching hospital. A series of investigations carried out revealed that he actually had, in fact, some kind of tumor growing in his brain in really sensitive positions. It was sensitive because the neurosurgeons here said it was a delicate place to intervene by surgery. But brethren, we brought the scans, the situation to God on this altar of fire. We took the declaration from a testimony of someone who had had a similar situation, and Papa declared anyone with a tumor.
Tumor in the brain, instantly, be reversed.
And we knew that was a turning point. God used those declarations and reversed the situation. And God,
tumor in the brain.
Surgeons here said it was a delicate place to have seizures, and what we thought, what our God cannot do.
A child has what I can't remember what did she say the condition is, and they brought the case to the fire altar. Now Jerry shouts the thing, whatever. God used that shouting to heal the child. Maybe it is me, I don't understand, but please listen.
Truly does not exist. I've returned to give all glory to our God who truly sees and hears us. My name is Eze'S. I'm a geriatric care nurse by God's grace. This testimony has to do with the child of my boss who was healthy and then suddenly one day decided to have a headache and then started to have seizures. And what we thought was a minor situation degenerated into a situation where we had to be in the teaching hospital. A series of investigations carried out revealed that he actually had, in fact, some kind of tumor growing in his brain in really sensitive positions. It was sensitive because the neurosurgeons here said it was a delicate place to intervene by surgery. But brethren, we brought the scans, the situation to God on this altar of fire. We took the declaration from a testimony of someone who had had a similar situation, and Papa declared anyone with a tumor
in the brain, instantly, be reversed.
And we knew that was a turning point. God used those declarations and reversed the situation, and God miraculously removed the tumors, removed the infarct. An infarct is a place, a part of the body where blood supply is no longer made available. The brethren, God healed him perfectly, and the follow-up scans could not find those infarcts anymore. The tumors could not also be found, and we knew that God was on our case. So he had a full body work, and one of the things that we found was that he had 3 holes in his heart. And now that these 3 holes were congenital, meaning that he was born with it. We listened to what they had to say, but we knew that the real battle was going to be taken up on the altar of fire. We brought it to the altar of fire while the hospital was arranging for a doctor.
The surgeons are doing their thing. The doctors are doing their thing. Those people are doing the thing that they need to do. But the real battle is on Jerry Eze's platform. The real battle for this child is on Jerry Eze's platform. A geriatric nurse, by the way. This is but the real battle is on Jerry Eze's platform.
I thought she would be talking about her service user. What was the point of mentioning that she's a geriatric nurse when all she's going to do is talk about her boss's child? Hey, Auntie Kimmy. I mean, she's a carer. The person she's caring for is not the one who got ill.
No, she's not a carer. Geriatric nurse.
Yeah, it's a carer. Care assistant.
No, geriatric nurse.
Geriatric elderly carer.
I know, but she said nurse.
And now, nurse aides, carer. Same category.
No, nurse. Anyway, I don't know.
It's a carer, Afro.
Benefit of that. Benefit of. But in Nigeria, no. This is in Nigeria. When you say nurse, you're a nurse now.
Yeah, but these people, they don't want to come out and say they're a carer, so they'll call themselves nurses. But then it's like a nurse assistant. It's yeah. But geriatric nurse, that's a care worker working in the nursing home or whatever. So I don't know why she had to mention that. But if she's talking about the child, these testimonies, they're just problematic. They don't make sense.
Let me finish it and then.
I was coming in from outside the country into Nigeria to attempt to intervene in a cardiac surgery to close up the holes. We were also praying. So as the surgeons did the last set of investigations to get into theater for that procedure, just as we declare that what they saw before, they will not see again.
What they saw before, they will not see it again.
Brethren, as they entered, they saw that all the holes were closed off. There was no abnormality found. We have pictures of scans for before and after, and we know that truly what our God cannot do does not exist. All I knew was to pray about this. I wrote series of mails to pray with Pastor Jerry at stripsofjoy.org. As the situation progressed, when the tumors were absent, I updated, and when we found holes in the heart, I also made another mail. At every stage, I have details and screenshots and dates of all of these appeals to the altar of fire, and God did not put us to shame. He heard us, and he answered. I'm just here to say, Lord, all glory be to your name, you who wipes shame from.
I think listening to this, any sensible person should be, this should disturb you. That this God allowed this to happen to this child so that they can now take the case to the altar of fire or altar, whatever. And it's only when Jerry shouts, they call it declarations. God used Jerry Eze's shouting, also known as declarations, to heal the child. Can you imagine? So they started with phase 1. Then they discovered the holes in the heart. Now they have to go back again to altar of fire. Altar of fire.
Afro, sorry, that condition of that hole in the heart is congenital. It doesn't develop as you're growing. They would have known about it before the baby was discharged from the hospital.
That's what she said, that it was congenital.
Okay, I missed that part. I just heard tumor, hole in the heart. I was like, how many things on one person?
Yeah, she said it was congenital. She said that.
Poor child.
Indeed. All right, let's hear the rest.
The faces of those who call upon you. I am personally a testimony on this altar of fire that truly what God cannot do does not exist on this altar of fire.
What God cannot do does not exist. I don't even know how to shout because I don't even know where to start from. My mother had breast cancer in 2015. She went to India. She came back. In 2019, the cancer came again. This time around was to her liver, her lungs, and all that. I was behind India. I was the one taking care of her. They told me, take your mother back to Nigeria. She has barely 5 months to live. We came back in October, and in December, she died. 2 years after, my father was sick again. I was the one in the middle of everything. He was diagnosed with cancer. They said adenocarcinoma. From there, they now said lymphoma, and he died. 2 years later, I had fibroids. They told me to go for a scan, and they discovered I had massive ascites. My stomach was bloated, as in, you see me, you think I'm one pregnant woman and all that. I had difficulty in breathing. I couldn't breathe. I had the surgery. They took out 69 fibroids and 9 liters of fluid and a soft tissue mass. They asked me to take it to the pathology lab, which I did. The first hospital said adenocarcinoma. I said no. That was the same thing they said about my father, and now they are saying adenocarcinoma. I went back to the doctors. He said, no, this is not adenocarcinoma. That they put their heads together. It's gallbladder cancer. I left to National Hospital with the tissue blocks from the first hospital. It came out ovarian cancer. I went to Lagos to seek for a third opinion. They still said ovarian cancer. In the hospital, I was on the altar, and pastor said, ascites, let it be reversed,
Ascites. If you want the one put it on the live stream, and that devil is a liar. I announce and let it be reversed.
And I jumped up, I said, that's my word. And everybody in the word, they were looking at me, I said, my father has said it, he has said it. I don't have ascites again. It was wasn't long. He just said, ovarian cancer.
Ovarian cancer. Ovarian cancer. Ovarian cancer. Oh, yeah, now. Let it be reversed. Let it be reversed.
Meanwhile, he had declared that you went for his fibroid surgery and now they are telling you it is cancer.
You went for a fibroid surgery, and they took out what they said was growing, and they took it and went and tested it, and they said there's cancer, and they said there's cancer. The healing power of God is here. By the power that raised Jesus from the dead, by your mouth, let it be reversed by fire.
I said, that's my word. I went to Sin Lab. I did a test. I told them I want to do a tumor marker. From 8,000, I did the tumor marker. It came to 1,000. I said, that is it now. Papa said it. So it has dropped. And in the next 2 weeks, I will go back again and it will drop. I went back again. It dropped to 16%. And I said, that's good. I was sent to see the gynae. I went to the clinic and they scheduled me for total hysterectomy. I said I was not going to do it. The doctors talked and talked. I said, I'm a single girl. I would like to get married. And if I get married, won't I give my husband children? And the doctor said, there are other means. You can adopt, you can do this, you can do that. You're lucky you have a son. I had a son when I just left secondary school and then it was a mistake. The doctor said to me, one of the doctors, she's a Muslim, and she said to me, don't worry. I know you want babies. Go for your surgery. When you finish, I'll take you to somewhere where you have children. Inside my mind, I say, take me to where? She said, do you know that there's a place they call what God cannot do, does not exist?
Yeah!
I looked at her and I showed her my wrist. I said, this is it. I am there already. And God has already started with me there. And she said, then why are you scared? Go and take out the damaged ones and then go back to the altar. Which I did. I did that surgery. And after the surgery, they went, they took the things, they removed, they tested. Not even one cancer cells were found. I went back to my doctor. My doctor said, it's not possible. It's not possible. How can you be a stage 4 cancer patient and you're saying that? I said, my God did it. Roy did it for me. And the doctor said, go for a second opinion. I left. I took the tissue block. I went to another lab and did the second opinion. And it still came out, no cancer cells found. I actually gave up when I was sick. I wasn't praying to live. I was praying to die. I mean, everybody prays to live, but I was praying to die. When I wake up in the morning and I see myself alive, I'll say, why did you keep me alive? Why did you wake me up today? Why? But the funny thing is, at night I pray to die. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm looking forward to going to the altar to say my prayers on NSPPD. And I'm like, but every night before I sleep, I say, God, I don't want to wake up. But once it's 6:30, my phone is on my hand. I'm trying to do NSPPD. And here I am today. I don't have cancer anymore. The pattern in my family is broken. Broken because nobody in my family would go through the pain that I have gone through because it has ended in me. My siblings will not suffer what I suffered. My cousins, everybody related to me, nobody will suffer what I suffered. I've come to say thank you. I've come to say I am grateful. Pastor Jerry, thank you. Thank you for teaching me how to pray. Thank you for giving me hope when there was no hope. Thank you. I'm grateful. May the oil on your head never run dry. Thank you.
Once God can... Okay, so I don't understand. Jerry, for teaching you how to pray. Thanking him for what? The oil on his head never running dry. You're thanking him for... Is it that these people don't understand that cancer can go into remission? You can go into remission. Abi, that's how you say it now? You go into remission. Cancer can come back. Hey, Lord. So the pattern in her family stops with her. So you mean that the other people that were taken, because they never met Jerry Eze, they were not on this fire altar, so they are not fortunate. But you, because you are on prayer altar now, And Jerry Eze don't shout your case. Ascites! Guys, how did we get here as the people? How? No, seriously. How did we get here? I'm asking you guys now, right? I'm asking people. Are there any churches by Caucasian people? Have you seen any churches by Caucasian people where the people are waiting for the pastor to mention their diagnosis in order for them to think that they are better?
I think Paula White. I think because she's one of them that act weird.
But she doesn't.
She does the whole. She does all of that.
No, but the people in her church, when they are sick, they go to the hospital now. No, they got medical insurance.
I don't know.
Medical insurance.
And this lady,
Vessel, Paula White only goes. How you doing? I think I'm going to take care of that tonight. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
I think Paula White goes into like psychosis when she sees the orange guy, because I see every time she's around him, she goes into. But the last guy that really did miracle was Benny Hinn, and his own nephew exposed them, right? And he apologized to American people just for him to show up in Nigeria with a big GO. After being disgraced in America, he went to Nigeria to show up with I think it was Kumuyi Oyedepo, one of them, to evangelize. What is wrong with our people? That lady stood up there and she lied from one. I thought she was going to say the father came back, the mother came back, they all are happy family again. And I'm surprised she doesn't have 10 kids yet. These people, but you know what it does to them? When they go back to reality, then they go into depression.
No, but check out the sad part of all of this is when their condition returns, or when the condition, the thing that has gone, when that comes back, does Jerry have a platform where people whose medical conditions got worse, where they come back and say, hey, I testify that the Lord has done it, but the Lord has not done it. Do they have a platform like that?
I don't think they ever had anything. That lady never had nothing. She just came there to lie. She told a minute story in like 7 hours. So she was lying all through.
No, but
was nothing wrong with that lady?
I think that some of these people are completely brainwashed. They are conditioned to believe some of these things. So
what a shame. What a shame.
They don't. You see, they were going to give her meds or something. What was it? Something, and she said no, she's not going to go for the operation. It was another nurse who told her, go, and then I will take you to NSPPD. These people stop taking their medications. These people, they stop, getting the treatment because they are believing that what God cannot do does not exist. Our people need to wake up, guys. Like I said earlier, this is not an attack. People need to start using their brains. You should feel insulted, actually. If you're praying on this platform and you're desperately sick and you need Jerry Eze to mention your case before you get better, I think you should feel really insulted, because how is it that you and Jerry worship the same God? You and Jerry read from the same Bible. You and Jerry have the same access to this God, but no. Somehow, Jerry Eze is more special than you. You cannot inside your bedroom. I wish that your God could answer you in your bedroom. You pray that prayer in your bedroom. Let God answer you there. But God needs you to log on and come and hear this screaming banshee, a puppet of state. He wants you to hear a screaming banshee before you can get your so-called miracle or testimony. Wake up, people now. People, wake up. Wake up. Listen, this only happens because, they haven't got healthcare, right? They haven't got, an organized system for people's health in this country. Something needs to be done.
Mama, please, can I come in?
They pray for God to put their case in Jerry Eze's mouth.
Why now?
I don't know. Meanwhile, they're talking to the God at that moment. They're begging God to put my case in Jerry Eze. I don't get it.
Guys, we've had people from Jerry's church. They've come and told us here that they prayed to God to put their case in Jerry's mouth. So when Jerry shouts it while they are praying, hey, the Lord, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. And I don't understand that. You're praying to the God. You are talking to the God. You don't trust the God at all. You don't trust it. You rather that the God put it in Jerry's mouth. Then once Jerry Eze screams your case, then you believe it. Make it make sense. You are talking to the God who is going to give you the miracle and the testimony or whatever. You're talking to it. But now you're telling it to put your case in Jerry Eze's mouth. Are you okay? Are you people okay in your head? But anyway, let's hear the last.
No, actually,
Mama, please, can I come in?
That. They don't trust
to hear the last one. Yeah. Hello, Auntie Kimi. Please, just this last one, and then we can have the conversation.
Not to does not exist. What a thank you for teaching me how to pray. Thank you for giving me hope when there was no hope. Thank you. I'm grateful. May the oil on your head never run dry. Thank you. What God cannot do does not exist. What a Roy cannot do does not exist. I am that woman, Eroy has shown great mercy. And I returned to say thank you, Eroy. My name is Kosi Sochuku, and I am making this testimony from Lome, Togo. My journey started in 2022. I and my husband decided to try for a baby boy to do gender selection. Beginning of that 2022, I took in, and 4 months into it, I had a dream. In that dream, I and one of my co-wives were having a misunderstanding, and I was pregnant in that dream too. So she started pointing at my tummy, saying that, so you think you're still a woman? So
did she just say co-wives? Huh?
Yes, after. Yes, co-wife. I wonder how many they are.
I'll take it back.
Because she said one of my co-wives.
Okay, let's.
What God cannot do does not exist. What a Roy cannot do does not exist. I am that woman. Eroy has shown great mercy.
It's a bit sped up, so let me put it back to normal speed. So.
You and I've returned to say thank you, Eroy. My name is Kosi Sochuku, and I am making this testimony from Lome, Togo. My journey started in 2022. I and my husband decided to try for a baby boy to do gender selection. Beginning of that 2022, I took in, and 4 months into it, I had a dream. In that dream, I and one of my co-wives were having a misunderstanding, and I was pregnant in that dream too. So she started pointing at my tummy, saying that, so you think you are still a woman? So you think I will allow you to celebrate? All kinds of negative things. And she started laughing, ha, 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 ha. Before I knew it, I started bleeding in that dream. I was just shouting, I did nothing wrong to you, I did nothing wrong to you. And I woke up to the pool of my own blood on the bed. We rushed to the hospital, everything was done, ultrasound was done, and they said baby was gone. So that's how the whole thing started. So from there to another one, 2, 3 months, I'll have miscarriage, 2, 3 months, I have miscarriage. Up to 5 times, I had 5 miscarriages. So by ending of 2023, we decided to try again. So our gynecologist asked us to try again, and I took in again. Mind you, after each miscarriage, a test is run, everything is done, and nothing was found, nothing. 2023 ending, I took in again. That one, I carried the baby up to 9 months, and By 1st of August 2024, I went for my 9th month antenatal, and when everything was done, baby was checked, everything was perfect. So by Sunday of that same August, I started having serious headache. That should be on 3rd of August. The headache could not go away. I took paracetamol and all that. The headache could not go. So we went back to the hospital and I told them what was happening. They checked my sugar, my BP, my temperature, everything was fine. Everything was fine with me. But then they now checked the baby's heartbeat and they were like, the baby's not breathing. They can't hear the heartbeat. So they were asking us, what happened? What did I take? I said, I didn't take anything. Because they were surprised. I just came there on 1st. So I thought, what's going on? Anyway, they asked us to come back in the morning for a proper ultrasound. So we went back in the morning. That should be on Monday. And ultrasound was done and they said the baby was dead. So we even went to another hospital to check. The same story. What happened to the baby? No one knows. They couldn't find anything that happened to that baby. So when I was there crying my eyes out, I was tired, I was devastated. One of our family friends, Mrs. Ubu Amuche, may God bless you. May Roy always come true for you, ma. So she's called me and she was like, don't give up. She played Oh Lord, Show Me Mercy. She said I should just say amen, amen. I'll say amen, amen. I didn't even know what NSPP they were. I gave up on God too. I gave up because throughout that pregnancy, from day one of that pregnancy, I was fasting, I was praying, I didn't relax in that pregnancy. But after everything, I still lost that child. I was like, no, God does not see us anymore. I'm tired. So, but then she didn't realize that was August now. So every time she would send me the link, she would call me, did you join? I'll say, oh yes, I joined, but I didn't join. But one day I just said, can you open this link? I'm tired of telling this woman I opened it, why I did it. So I started joining and I was loving it. I was hearing testimony of people saying, during Pastor Jerry Eze's birthday, I asked God for this and he did it. I asked God for children and he gave me. So when I was hearing all that kind of testimony, I just said, okay, Lord, if truly you are in this platform, before Pastor Jerry Eze's next birthday, I want to carry my baby boy. So I said it there. By October, I was already pregnant without even knowing it. And so then the pregnancy was so smooth.
So she lost the other one. And now she's now praying before Pastor Jerry's next birthday.
Hey.
I want to be pregnant. I mean, just think about it. Before Pastor Jerry's next birthday, I want to be pregnant. So that means before Pastor Jerry's birthday, this woman doubled up on her fucking, the fucking handouts by now. Before Pastor Jerry's birthday. Because, just because we want to have this baby before. So the two of them, they got busy. Really, they got busy. They were doing the thing.
The lies are just terrible. Why? What's so significant about Jerry Eze's birthday?
I don't get it.
It's plausible within the context of a cult. Everything is centered around him, and it's a privilege to be pregnant around his birthday.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe they were even maybe they were even praying for the baby to come on Jerry's birthday, maybe.
Ooh.
And let's hear the rest of it. It's nearly done.
I didn't take the drugs. So by 9th month, I gave birth to my baby. So when I was hearing all that kind of testimony, I just said, okay, Lord, one day I just said, can you open this link? I'm tired of telling this woman I opened it, why I did it. So I started joining and I was loving it. I was hearing testimony of people saying, during Pastor Jerry Eze's birthday, I asked God for this and he did it. I asked God for children and he gave me. So when I was hearing all that kind of testimony, I just said, okay.
Sorry. During Pastor Jerry's birthday, I heard people saying, I asked God for this and he gave me. I asked God for, wait, your God waits for Jerry Eze's birthday to give you the miracles, testimony, whatever this is. His birthday. Okay. Auntie Kimi said it. Within the confines of a cult. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. Finish this, please.
Eze's birthday, I asked God for this and he did it. I asked God for children and he gave me. So when I was hearing all that kind of testimony, I just said, okay, Lord, if truly you are in this platform, before Pastor Jerry Eze's next birthday, I want to carry my baby boy. So I said it there. By October, I was already pregnant without even knowing it. And then the pregnancy was so smooth. I didn't take the drugs. So by 9th month, I gave birth to my baby, my miracle baby boy. Nothing missing, nothing broken. So I want to especially thank Pastor Jerry Eze for all the sacrifice, all the prayers. Every morning you are there praying for us, even when we are big.
What did Jerry Eze sacrifice? The man is online on your phone shouting. You want to thank him for what sacrifice exactly? I don't get it. You and your husband had to, do the. So where did he come in to sacrifice? She's carrying the baby. Hey, this is my baby. Nothing missing, nothing broken. This baby that you think that you have gotten from God. Okay, you know what? I won't say what I'm going to say. I was going to say something, but no, let me not do it. But does this blessing from God guarantee that this child is going to continue, is going to be a blessing from God for the rest of his life? I'm just asking. This blessing that you have received from God, oh, look at my baby. Oh, this one now can be somebody's worst nightmare when this child grows up. This child, anyway, but let me just finish it and then let me go.
Weak, like I always pray God to give me half of your strength because I don't know where your strength is coming from. May God bless you. May God continue to come true for you. May God never disappoint you. Your generation will never know shame. The oil on your head will continue to run. It will never run dry.
Somebody celebrate a Lord! Celebrate a Lord!
It's just terrible, guys.
Mama, please, can I come in?
Yes, say what you want to say.
Okay, thank you, ma. You see those people, most of them, they just have to say something. Most of them, because I was once in the field. They just have to say something that they are useless here with they do it to them. Now, when you look at those people, they come up with their population based on testimony. That's why you can see the Jerry Eze say what God cannot do does not exist. But deep inside, he knows that God can never do, that their Bible God can never do anything. Now, there was a time I've never make a testimony in my life apart from one day when I was still a Christian. There was this day in our church in LFC, then in Oshogbo. We used to do every Thanksgiving Sunday. That is last Sunday of every month. LFC do their Thanksgiving service. And after the service, our church has a program that we do praise for 1 hour from 4 to 5. We do praise for 1 hour. And then I have this headache. I have all those fake testimony. That is why I'm saying all those stuff, so that people will know that majority of people giving out testimony don't really know what they are doing. In short, let me just say 100%, because I realize that the Bible God does not real. Now, that Thanksgiving Sunday service, after service, I have this headache that is too hard for me to bear. but I have to be in church because I'm a part of technical. We take audio I take audio message. I'm even the one that will get pastor microphone, that will set pastor microphone. Now, out of that headache, I went for the, what's it called, praise night in the evening, praise section in the evening. So I think after the praise, even when we are still praising, I realized that there is no more headache. When we are praising, I realize there is no headache, and that is what make me feel now that I'm very stupid to think that is Yahweh that do stuff like that. Now I was like testimony time, so people will come out to make instant in winners. We do instant testimony. So when I come out, okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
We can get other people to speak as well.
Okay, ma. So when I came out for the instant testimony, I was like, I have an headache, and in the presence of the praise, the headache went. And this thing, I later realized that the energy of the environment then took off the testimony, because I'm this kind of person. When we are doing praise, I'll be the first one to raise here, to be rounding the church, and people will be following me. I'm very good in that, and they know me for that in the church. I'm very lively. So later,
there's someone making noise in that place.
Okay. Okay, ma. Later, I now realize that it's the energy that heals me, not the church. And this is this same mistake all those church members makes. Energy can take stuff away from you. I've never seen, even though if you take people to all those people they call traditionalists, maybe someone is there.
Uncle Joe, the adrenaline, right, of the moment makes people think
yes
that they are healed. Yeah.
Yes.
And some, anyway, yes. I don't know if anyone else want to say something.
That is what they categorize as Yahweh's miracle. It's not anybody's miracle. It's just the energy, the moment energy. So all those people, they don't know how to interpret that bridge. It's energy. It's not any Yahweh. It's nobody. It's just where you are at that particular time. Because I wish I can have the opportunity to just explain my Christian life then. Christianity is demonic, is occultic, is bad to humanity. They are very, very stupid. And all those, their pastor from Jerry Eze upward to Adeboye Yedepo, they know the truth. But they will never tell you the truth. That is it.
Right, thank you. Thank you. And Uncle Joe, so when did your awakening happen? When did you finally determine, or when did you finally wake up? Is it wake up?
Thank you for this question. Thank you for this question. I wake up, I don't know if I can explain from the beginning so that the deep Christian will understand.
Not all from the whole beginning.
Okay, let me just brief.
How long?
Okay, let me just brief. I think after I finished my WOFB in Winners, that is Bible school.
What is WOFB?
That is when I started
saying WOFB. What is WOFB?
It's a Bible school.
Okay, by Winners.
In Winners. Yeah. Okay. It's a Bible school. I think after then is when I started studying Bible on my own. So me studying Bible, I only study about Jesus. And that same Jesus, when I studied to an extent, I stopped going to church, but I still believe in Jesus. So when I started reading history with Bible, I later know that this Jesus is just someone's imagination. That is King James' imagination that people are working on.
No, it's not King James' imagination. King James is just a king, yeah, that decided to have his own version of the so-called Bible, but he's not the writer of it. He's not the one who puts it together. Well,
okay.
But when you say King James, King James is just one of the translations, just one of the versions of this so-called Bible. But really and truly, the Bible existed before King James.
Okay, thank you, Ma. The reason why I say King James, let me tell you the reason why I say King James. Now, King James is the owner of the Bible, but he's not the one that translates it, right?
No,
now, this same
King James. He's not the owner of the Bible. He's not the owner of the Bible. Someone wrote it in the comments. He commissioned the translation, the King James translation.
That is what I'm trying to explain from my own point of view. But in Nigeria, let me use Nigeria as an example. We all read King James Bible. Now, I don't know. Maybe what you're trying to tell me is that the name is not King James or stuff like that. But the person that brings the King James Bible,
you read King James for the most part, yes.
Yes. Now, the person that gave us the King James Bible is the demon. That is what I'm trying to say. Now, because do you know why?
Wait, hold on. The person that gave it King James
Bible
is what?
Is the demon.
Which demon?
Now, to me personally, I think the Christian problem is not them going to the church. The problem is them reading that manual book. Because you as a human being.
Uncle, which demon? Don't shift. You're saying demon. I'm not sure I understand.
Yes, now, who is demon? Demon is someone that brainwashed you. There is demon. Someone that brainwashed you is demon to you. So that's what I'm saying. The Bible itself, that King James Bible, is demonic to us.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Now,
what about all the other translations of the Bible then?
They came from the King James. The King James Bible, if you check King James Bible, that when I was more younger, you need to go to church for pastor to interpret Bible for you, because the original King James Bible, you see, thou shalt, thou, we don't really understand it. Now the translator of that King James Bible make us understand and make us to reason deep about it.
That's not true. That's not true. Because to read the King James is one of the hardest versions to read.
It's not added. It's not the hardest.
It's one of the hardest to read.
And that's what I'm saying. It's the most.
You're saying that it's, it makes you read deeper, makes you, I don't
know.
No.
That's not what I'm saying. The very primary Bible we have in James Version, even before we have New King James Version. I read New King James Version. That is why I'm able to question Bible. But when I'm reading King James Version, when I was more younger, you have even our parents, our elderly people, sisters and brothers, then they have to go to church to get the interpretation. Nobody reads Bible on their own.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Now, the New King James Version is what I read, and I now say that this book is just a manual to control humanity. Why should I come to this beautiful world, earth, and be following manual when they told me I have freedom?
Yeah, I mean, these are good questions, but I think that you still need to do some more work. Yeah, I still feel that, you know, we can't know it all. We can't, right? But yeah, I just feel like you still need to do some digging into the history, just so that you don't make, you know, claims. Like just now when you said demon, yeah? King James says the demon. I didn't understand what you mean when you said demon.
No, I mean the King James KJV Bible.
Okay.
I mean KJV Bible.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. KJV, King James Bible. We now have New King James Bible. I read the New King James Bible. That's why I know that this thing does not work to humanity.
Okay, interesting. That's
yes, that is what I'm saying. Now, if you check the Bible,
hold on, Uncle Joe. So ideally, you and me, we seem to, you know, agree for the most part. Yeah, you're telling us things that we know. This is what we talk about most of the time here. Yeah. So, guys, if there is anyone who wants to come up and ask questions, if you are a believer in God, if you are an NSBPdian, if you are any of these, please, let's have a conversation. Let's have a back and forth, at least. Yeah. Because Uncle Joe, you know, we've been doing this for years. Yeah. So you're saying things that we you know necessarily agree with. I mean, for the most part, what you're saying, we agree. Yeah. So, guys, is there anyone who wants to come up and say something, even if you just want to add to the conversation, even maybe not just a debate? Anybody want to come up and say something? But if not,
can I come in now?
No. Yeah, you can speak, but please, I want you to just make it just 1 minute, yeah?
Okay, it won't be up to that. What I'm trying to say is that Christians, and for them not to be awakened, is the manual book they are reading.
Okay.
That is from my own. Yeah, it's the manual book that they are reading. And be you Christian or Muslim, normally as an human, you don't need to follow principle of one book. We all know good and bad. Me, okay, let me come with pidgin. Like me now, I know saying all right. Make a knock my guy, woman. So I don't need anybody to tell me that.
It's not right. Who tell you it's not right?
I'm coming. From, I said from my own point of view.
If you knock your friend, woman, they break your head now.
Mama, wait. I don't condemn. I used to condemn people before. I say from my own point of view, I don't want to do it. You understand? And I know the kind of guy I work with. Even though they do it, I'm not going to crucify them, because if you check the Yahweh they are talking about, if A offend Yahweh, Yahweh is going to kill from A to Z. You understand? With people we know, with people we don't know, it's going to unalive them. So I'm not Yahweh. We are human. I respect the fact that we are meant to make mistake and we are meant to be good. You understand? It's from my own side. I can't do it to my guy. But if they do, definitely they both betrayed me. I may not roll with them again. I'm not in the position that someone will make me feel like I'm controlled by a manual. I don't want to be controlled by a manual. That is from my own point of view. I don't want to be controlled by manual. And I've been controlled by a manual for long.
That's all right. And we appreciate this, you know. And this is how a lot of us even walked away from the faith because we realized that this, what you call a manual, is nothing but people's ideas. They just came up with
imagination. Someone
and,
imagination.
Yeah, indeed. Anyway, we've got Wosu.
Afro.
Wosu, hello.
Afro, I beg. This my brother where they talk. You say by mistake. There's nothing like mistake. You want to knock your friend, girlfriend. You choose to knock her. You understand me? Or both of you wanted to knock. So don't say there's something like mistake. You are just talking out of morale.
I didn't say that, sir.
Excuse me. Wait. You see, morale is something.
Wait, he was saying, hold on. He was saying he knows that knocking his friend's girlfriend is wrong. Yeah, that's all he was trying to say.
Yes, and Vessel asked him why. And finally, he was saying that when somebody does that kind of mistake, and me myself, I said it's not a mistake. Mistake is not when you with your clear conscience you go knock somebody. You can't say mistake. Which kind of mistake be that?
Oh, yes, it's not a mistake. He purposely do it. Yeah, it's true.
It's not a mistake. That means there's a mutual agreement between both the man and the woman that decided to do that. So if they are coming to say na devil walk, now that place if they will somebody slap well.
I don't believe in devil's walk.
So maybe not tell me say na devil walk. Ask me myself, I know say the devil not they exist. I know say devil not they exist. God cook man, I will make up, and I will make God. So I beg, no, just make anybody no come my way with that kind of talk because of to collect.
That is why I said if it happen, now to just cut them off. You understand? Since I stand on, I cannot do it, and you did it to me. It's just for me to cut you off. So that is just it. But me, I love freedom. I love people freedom. I am this kind of person that I'm an curious. So if I'm attached to you, it has to be on the reason that I can't break. And if you break it, we just go aside. And even though some things they say every person go break from my side, you understand why I still feel reason.
Uncle Joe. It's not that I'm interrupting you. You see, the good thing now I am seeing among us Africans, mostly our generation now, we don't ask questions. Because these people, they sell another thing, give our parents. We come mumu, fall for their hand like